Hey guys, it's ELBeautyL here, and today I want to do a video. It's a little different than what my other videos have been thus far, but I don't know what to title this video. I don't know if I want to say it's a testimony, it's a motivation, it's an aha moment, or an epiphany. I have no idea, but I just want to share my story with y'all just for a moment. So I'm gonna go back, then I'll come forward, then we gonna switch it all around. Okay. So I was in a relationship for over 2.5 years with someone that I thought I was gonna marry, and we recently broke up, maybe about 4 months ago. And of course I was sad, I was upset about that, just not happy, just not in a good headspace about the breakup. So, you know, that was the situation. But anyway, that was, I guess, October, November, early, middle of October, November. So at Thanksgiving, my sister, so that was the taking it back. Now I'm gonna bring it a little bit more forward. So my sister had cooked a delicious Thanksgiving spread, and she wasn't eating very many of the foods that she had cooked. So I was asking, like, why aren't you cooking all this food that you cooked? And she was like, well, I'm doing the keto diet or keto lifestyle or whatever. So she had been doing keto off and on for a while, so I'd heard of it, but just didn't inquire too much about it. But that day on Thanksgiving, I said, well, girl, tell me a little bit more. What does this keto lifestyle or diet entail? You know, just give me a little bit more information. So she gave me a little bit more information about it. So I was like, let me think about it. You know, I might try and maybe lose 2-3 pounds, something, I don't know. So, so she had given me some information about it, told me what I could look up or what I should look up. So I decided to do that. And my birthday was maybe not even a week after Thanksgiving, I guess, or maybe just a week after Thanksgiving, on November 30th, a Friday. And so I decided, well, you know what? I am going to try to do the keto lifestyle. I'm gonna try keto. I'm gonna start it on the Sunday after my birthday. So I decided to do that. So fast forwarding to like right now, I've been doing pretty decent. Haven't lost as much as I would like to. I mean, but I've lost a decent amount in the last couple months. Not even quite 2 months. Okay. But I'm gonna bring it full circle now. But this morning I had like this epiphany, or like this aha moment, because I was just lying in the bed and I was just thinking about the relationship that had ended, and you know, just like, man, we're just wondering what we could have done to make it work, or you know, what I could have done, or you know, whatever. And also thinking like, oh, you know, I'm doing this keto thing and that's cool or whatever. And you know, just, you know, in the morning, like sometimes you just lie there and you just think about stuff, and that's sort of what I do, sit up talking to myself or whatever. But so I was just thinking about those things, and then from out of nowhere, I don't know if it was God, or the universe, or whoever, I don't know, but from out of nowhere, it was, you know, this thought that like, now you know that if you were in that relationship, you wouldn't be losing weight right now, right? I'm like, what? Come again? What'd you say? Now, you know that if you were in that relationship that you were just thinking about, if you were in that relationship, you would not be successful doing keto. You would not be doing keto right now, and you would not be losing weight the way you are right now. I had to think about that. Like, I really, really had to think about that. And I was like, you know what? I guess that's true. Like, I guess that's true. I guess if I were in that relationship, I wouldn't be doing this keto lifestyle. I wouldn't be doing anything to, say, lose weight. Not because that person wouldn't have wanted me to or anything like that, but I just wouldn't have taken the time to focus on myself and do something that I wanted or I needed for myself. I would have been too busy focusing on that person or the relationship to take the time out to really focus on me. Okay, so like, that's the testimony of it all, because I realized that sometimes God, or sometimes the universe, takes away some things from you to add some things for you or to you. Like, that really hit me this morning. It actually made me emotional, just thinking like, you know, if I were in that relationship, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now to lose weight and to focus on myself and what I want and what I need. But it really hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, if I were in that relationship, I wouldn't be doing what I needed to do for me. So again, sometimes situations come up, relationships come up, friendships come up, and we're like, you know what? Ugh, I'm tired of that situation. But you don't move. You just sit in that situation. But what I took all that to mean today that I heard was that sometimes you got to move forward. Sometimes you got to move out of a situation or a relationship or friendship or job even, to get something better, to get something that you needed for you. You know, sometimes you need to have some things removed from you or removed from your life that you really wanted, you loved, you wanted to hold on to, that no longer serve a purpose in your life, or maybe you no longer serve a purpose in their life or in that situation or whatever it is. And in order to get things that you want or that you need, or to focus on yourself, that situation needs to end or die or rest somewhere, whatever it is. But again, it just hit me like a ton of bricks. It was just such an epiphany. It was such a strong voice in my head that just said, you know, if you were in that relationship, the success that you have today, right now, you wouldn't have. And the success that I've had on this keto lifestyle journey has been so important to me. It's made me feel so good about me and about myself, and you know, and things that I can do and I can accomplish. So I've actually been really proud of myself. So it just made me think like some things in our lives, you know, we have to get rid of in order to get some other things in our lives that we want or that we need. And it's okay. It's okay. Now, in the grand scheme of things, me coming to this epiphany roughly 2 months after I started keto, I didn't think about this until today. This wasn't something I thought of after I started doing keto. This was something I thought of 2 months later, several months after my relationship ended, and 2 months after I've already started keto, that I realized this, you know. So again, sometimes we have to get rid of some things in order to get the things that we want. Sometimes we can't have what we want in certain situations. You know, sometimes the things that we really want are over there. But if you're over here, you cannot have it. Just period, point blank. And it doesn't mean that you can't have those things and those situations be together, you know, eventually or maybe never, you know. But it just means that you needed to take the time to focus on you and what you needed and what your goals were and what you wanted in life. Okay? So I just wanted to share that because I thought that was such a powerful message. And to be honest, I'm not like a super religious person. I do believe in God. I do believe in a higher power, but that came out of nowhere. And it hit me with such a huge force that I sent my 2 best friends text messages talking about it. And I also sent my mother and my sister a text message talking about it. So not only did I have that epiphany, I went and got on the scale, and I had lost total 25 pounds today. 25 pounds, which is a huge milestone. I have way more weight that I would like to lose, but that was such a huge milestone for me that I actually lost 25 pounds today, the same day that I had this epiphany that, like, girl, you wouldn't have lost a pound had you been in that situation. You wouldn't have lost anything, not an inch, had you continued to stay in that situation. So again, I just wanted to share that. So again, I don't know if I want to call this testimony, confirmation, motivation, epiphany, aha moment, but I just really, really feel that the confirmation part comes in because earlier today I was looking at a YouTube video of motivational videos, and in the video actually came out today too. The video, there was a guy talking, and he was saying, you know, sometimes those situations that we cry about, or that we express a lot of emotion about, or that we're really hurt by, ends up being the situation that we actually needed, the thing that we needed to catapult us to the next level. So one of the things that he said in this guy in the video was to ask yourself a question. He said, ask yourself this question: what if one of the worst things that happened to me, or one of the worst things I feel happened to me, was actually the best thing that happened to me? Ooh, catch that. Okay, again, let me say that again. He said, what if the worst situation that happened to you ended up being the best situation for you? Honey, that was confirmation. That was confirmation for me that the thought that I had this morning, that I, you know, continue to experience later on in the morning, ooh, that just filled my spirit with so much. That filled my spirit with so much. I can't even tell y'all. But yeah, I mean, I for real, like, what if this situation that you find like the worst thing, the situation you were sad about, the situation that you were pouring your heart over, ended up being the best situation for you, the best thing, instead of the worst thing, you know? I remember one of the things that Oprah said about her, one of the jobs she was fired from. She was fired from a news station before she became big time Oprah Winfrey. She was fired from a news station that she was working at. What news station? Who cares about that news station now? Because you're talking about Oprah Winfrey. We don't even know who they are now, but we know now that they were fools and that they messed up, and they missed out on something great. But the same exact thing, you know, she could have said, you know what, dang, I was fired, and you know, I guess my career as a reporter is over, and it's, you know, might as well do something else. No, she didn't give up. She continued to do what she loved doing, and she became the Oprah Winfrey. Y'all know her, I know her, we all know her. But she didn't give up after that situation that could have been the worst situation of her life, that could have been the worst thing that happened to her, ended up being one of the best things that happened to her, you know? So again, I just wanted to share that testimony, that confirmation, that aha moment, you know, whatever you want to call it, but it did something for me. So hopefully it does something for you. So I want to thank you guys for watching. You can share it, you can subscribe, you can like it, or you don't even have to. It ain't even about that for me for this video. I just really wanted to share my testimony and just get out, you know, what I was feeling today and how great I was feeling. So again, I hope you've enjoyed it. Talk to you guys later. Bye.